Please be seated. Let us pray. God, we recognize and celebrate your presence here and your desire to redeem us and make all things new. We thank you for the vision that you gave to Reverend Joseph Johnston and the Methodist Church in 1961 to establish a new college. We thank you for our 9,000 plus alumni and those who are retired from teaching and serving at Virginia Wesleyan who are now all over the world. We give you thanks for those who have given so much, generously of their time, their treasure, and their energies to advance Virginia Wesleyan University. We give you thanks for our students, our faculty, and our staff. We ask that indeed you would be our guide as we move into the future. We desire to be a part of the transformation you are working in the world. Use us to that great and glorious end, your kingdom on earth as it is in heaven. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain, and by the way, happy birthday. Good afternoon and welcome to the annual Founders Day Convocation of Virginia Wesleyan University. Our celebration was delayed due to Hurricane Dorian, but we're thrilled to be with you today as we honor our past, celebrate institutional excellence, and look ahead to our ever-bright future. Over the past 4 years, Virginia Wesleyan has experienced its greatest period of growth in our history, achieving record enrollment and fundraising, creating new programs and partnerships, and seeing our potential not only to be good, but to be great as coastal Virginia's premier university of the liberal arts and sciences. Our celebration today kicks off Homecoming and Family Weekend with special events for students, alumni, parents, and Marlin fans throughout the weekend. Earlier today, I had the pleasure of visiting with 216 alumni and friends at our annual Virginia Wesleyan University Alumni Golf Tournament benefiting men's lacrosse, softball, and baseball. We hope to see everyone at Homecoming FinFest tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Marlin Way for food trucks and fun. While you're there, catch an alumni game or cheer the Marlins to victory. There's so much for the entire campus community to enjoy this weekend, and we're glad that you're here. I'd also like to extend a special welcome to our Board of Trustees members and Alumni Council members who have joined us today. We thank you for your special commitment to this institution. It's now my distinct pleasure to welcome Eric Nyman, class of 1994, back to campus today as our convocation speaker. Eric, we're honored that you're able to rearrange your schedule to join us today. Eric is president of Hasbro North America, where he's responsible for sales and marketing for the entire U.S. market. Prior to his role as president, he served as general manager and senior vice president of marketing at Hasbro, and also worked in brand management roles for Timberland and Lego. Eric earned a bachelor's degree in history from Virginia Wesleyan in 1994. While at Wesleyan, he played basketball and tennis for the Marlins and completed an internship at the Virginia Beach Surf and Rescue Museum. He was the first Virginia Wesleyan student to apply for the prestigious Rhodes Scholarship. He went on to earn his MBA from Boston College. He's a member of the Virginia Wesleyan University Board of Trustees, and he lives with his wife and 2 daughters in Providence, Rhode Island. Before I welcome you to the stage, Eric, and speaking of one's children, can you tell me who does the packaging of your products at Hasbro? As a grandfather of 4, it's always a challenge to wrestle with it on birthdays and on Christmas morning. Everyone, please join me in welcoming our 2019 Founders Day speaker, proud alumnus and Board of Trustees member, Eric C. Nyman.
Dr. Miller, you'll be glad to know that we're actually going plastic-free in our packaging by 2022, and it'll be a piece of cake for you. So hello, Virginia Wesleyan University. This is pretty awesome for me to be here. It's an incredible honor to be here at Founders Day and to be the recipient of the 2019 Distinguished Alumni Award. You know, I checked, I realized it wasn't a criteria to be old to get this award, so once I found that out, I was all in, and it's super nice to be here. So thank you so much from all of you, for me, for the honor. You know, it's amazing, and I also wanted to say congratulations to the other nominees who will be nominated tomorrow, Candace Driscoll, Wallace Driscoll Jr., and Amari Agee. And I also wanted to say congratulations to Jim Cervera, the Virginia Beach Chief of Police, who will also be honored this morning. Let's hear it for these amazing individuals. If we can. Thanks. So with regards to my message today, I'll keep it direct. You know, I'm so happy to be back here at Virginia Wesleyan University. Dr. Miller filled me in that this year there was going to be one of the largest entering classes in history, over 600 new students. How many students do we have in the crowd today? There are a few? Well, that's good, because that's who I wrote the speech for, so thank you for showing up. That's big. What a time to be coming here. You know, Virginia Wesleyan University was just ranked by the Princeton Review as one of the best liberal arts universities in the nation for 2020. How amazing, and how great to see how far this school has come. And we're going to keep growing it until we're one of the best schools in the country and in the top 5, and then we'll make it number 1. Because this school has what it takes to get there. It truly seems like yesterday for me when I walked across the stage. I actually didn't know I was wearing the robe today. I probably looked just like this, a little younger. But it was so exciting to get my diploma from this amazing school. And as I look back, you know, I thought about the folks who would be here today, and I thought about what advice I would give to my younger self if I was able to, you know, be sitting where all of you are today. It was made easier for me since my eldest daughter right now is actually going to college. She's a freshman in college herself this year, and as you can imagine, we're having a lot of heart-to-hearts about what she wants to do and what her future is going to be all about. So it felt simple when I sat down to think about what I'd say, and after a lot of thought, I'm going to give it a go. So my advice to everybody here who is in school is very simple. My advice would be to smile. Just smile. At minimum, an authentic smile will always get you a smile in return, and I see it's working on all of you right now. It's like Jedi mind control. It helps you meet people more easily. It likely makes you feel better. You know, I smile a lot. You can kind of probably guess that after seeing me for a few moments. My friends accuse me of having permagrin. I always answer back, that's okay. It's actually a medical fact. Happy people live longer. So if you remember nothing else from today, remember that. Find reasons to smile more. You'll probably be happier, and you'll live longer. It's a great fringe benefit. But if you do have a good memory, SMILE is also an acronym that I created when I was in business school, after talking to several mentors and receiving advice on the importance of mapping out a plan early on in your lives to achieve career happiness and success. So my advice that I would give to my younger self, and I'm giving to my eldest daughter right now, goes something like this, and if you're good spellers, you can actually follow along. The S in SMILE stands for strategy. I'd recommend to everybody who's still here at school, have one. In business school, my friends and I thought a lot about what it would take to achieve our dream jobs. And after getting some input from one of our professors, I went to Boston College for graduate school. We created a strategy around our passion lists, the things that we were passionate about and wanted to achieve career success within. And we created these 3 questions, and then we identified companies and jobs that fit our lists. The 3 questions were pretty simple. The first, what do we love to do? The second, what are we good at? And the third, how can we make a meaningful difference by doing that? And let me be clear, to every student here, especially the freshmen, your career starts this semester. You're all fortunate to be going to one of the most amazing universities in America. Don't waste it. Have a strategy. Think about what you love to do and what jobs exist doing that. Think about where your talents lie and identify fields of study that you can pursue to align with that. And think about what you can do to make a meaningful difference in the community around you. Then think about what you want to accomplish here at VWU that can help you land the job of your dreams. It works for me, and I'm so blessed for that. Write it down. Revise it when things change. But most importantly, have a strategy and work hard to make it happen. For my daughter right now, she's now a few weeks in. She called me this week. She's already pursuing her passion for public service by volunteering for a local food bank and gaining skills so that one day she can potentially run a nonprofit. And I keep telling her, nothing great happens without a strategy. The M, we're moving along. The M in SMILE stands for mentorship. For the next 4+ years, you're all surrounded by some of the most brilliant and accomplished professors and professionals that you'll ever meet. Tap into them. I believe one of the most underused, and hopefully I get a few nods from the folks at my back here, underused and underappreciated resources at college are office hours. These yeah, right? It's true, no one goes to them. I did. These posted hours are your chance to meet with some of the most experienced people in their fields that you could ever ask to meet, to hear their stories, to ask for their advice, and to discuss your potential career interests. Use these hours. From my office hour chats, I got connections and advice leading to internships I was passionate about at places like the Virginia Beach Surf and Rescue Museum, Dunkin' Donuts, and the Boston Celtics. Those are some pretty amazing experiences, all from those office hour chats with professors who are willing to spend time with me. So do it, use those hours, and you will be grateful. The I in SMILE stands for intellectual curiosity. Here at VWU, you'll have a chance to take courses that will open your eyes to amazing places and experiences. Treasure them. Never forget that amazing feeling you get when you're sitting in class and reading an assignment and something clicks and you realize how all the things you were studying in a liberal arts education, how they connect. And then go to replicate that feeling over and over again. Because the most interesting people I know today, they're the most successful people I know, and they all have the same common quality. They're intensely curious about the world around them. Stay curious. We're in the home stretch. The L in SMILE. Any guesses what the L would be? Love. One of the most important words, an inspiration for more songs, books, poems, and movies than any other emotion, right? Why is it on my list? Well, I certainly wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the love of my wife, Laura, and my daughters, Brooke and Ava. So it starts really close in, but it needs to be pushed out. In my opinion, we all need to love a little harder right now. Care about and love the people around you, your family, your friends, your teammates, your classmates and your teachers today, your community right here in Virginia Beach. Find ways to connect, to learn, love, and appreciate all of those people around you. Because if you can truly love others and live the values of inclusivity and respect, for all you will have done your part to make this campus and this city a better place while you're here. And you'll be well on your way to finding happiness and making the world a better place when you leave, for sure. Lastly, the E in SMILE. It stands for engagement. Not for a wedding, although hopefully there'll be some eternal connections here made at VWU. I know there's a few of you in the audience I remember when I graduated that found some eternal connections. I'm talking about engagement in the world around us. Get involved. Be accounted for. Do something special. Play a sport. Join a club. Some of the best lessons I ever learned were right here on campus. Playing basketball with my Marlin teammates. Editing the college newspaper back when papers were still a thing. Meeting some of the most talented writers and dreamers I have ever met in my life. Or running for student government, where I met amazing people like Troy DeLawrence, who is here today and is now chair of the VWU Alumni Council. Still engaged and involved over 20 years later. Be engaged in your time here. You can and you will make a difference. That's it for me. But I do want to say thank you so much for giving me the chance to come down here and speak at Virginia Wesleyan University. It means so much. I wish you all the very best. and leave with one simple thought, that if you forget everything else I just said, smile. Thank you very much.
Eric, on behalf of Virginia Wesleyan University, thank you for your excellent address and for all your service to your alma mater. It's my honor to present you the 2019 Distinguished Alumnus Award for your many personal and professional accomplishments since graduation. We're all very proud of you and the way you represent Virginia Wesleyan. We thank you for being here and for being such an exemplary role model to our campus community, to our alumni, and to our students as well.
Due to shifting schedules, thanks to Hurricane Dorian, the university will honor 3 additional outstanding alumni tomorrow morning in a special ceremony. These alumni applied Virginia Wesleyan's robust liberal arts education to excel in their chosen career paths. As Vice President for Academic Affairs, it is my pleasure to share their names with you. The Alumni Service Award will be presented to 2 very special people who also happen to be married. One of those connections we heard about. Candace E. Driscoll, class of 1994, and Wallace R. Driscoll, class of 2000, represent the very best of Virginia Wesleyan through outstanding and continuing service to their community. Since 2005, Candy has served as the Executive Director for Access Partnership, a nonprofit collaboration with a mission to improve access to health care in Hampton Roads. Candy received her master's degree in community health programs from Old Dominion University, a bachelor's degree in liberal arts management from Virginia Wesleyan, and an associate in applied science and nursing from Tidewater Community College. She also received a certificate in nonprofit management in 2010. Candy is certified in case management and a recipient of Hampton Roads Case Management Society's 2012 Case Manager of the Year Award. Wallace R. Driscoll recently retired from the Norfolk Police Department as captain after 45 years of service. He is currently teaching in the Administration of Justice program at Tidewater Community College. Wally received a bachelor's degree in liberal arts management from Virginia Wesleyan and an associate in applied science, Administration of Justice, from Tidewater Community College. He is also a graduate of the FBI National Academy. During his career, Wally was responsible for implementing the Command Officers Management School, a master's level program providing advanced management training to police executives, and the Fair and Impartial Policing program, which focuses on recognizing and overcoming implicit bias. He also mentors kindergarten and first grade students with the Life Enrichment Center, a nonprofit organization providing literacy tutoring for elementary school children. And receiving the Graduate of the Last Decade, or Gold Award, is Amari Agee, class of 2015. Amari is a production coordinator for DreamWorks Animation in Los Angeles, California, currently attached to Puss in Boots 2. After graduating from Virginia Wesleyan with degrees in communication and psychology, Amari received her Master of Fine Arts in Film and TV Producing from the Los Angeles campus of the New York Film Academy in 2017. Her work in television and film production has also included positions at Illumination Entertainment, Film Roman, and Guerrilla Flicks. Among her many accolades while attending Virginia Wesleyan, Amari was most notably a member of the Honors and Scholars Program, a first-team all-conference lacrosse player, and president of the Student Athlete Advisory Council. Congratulations to these 2019 Alumni Award recipients. We thank them and Eric Nyman for representing Virginia Wesleyan so well.
I add congratulations to our alumni recipients once again. We look forward to celebrating Candy, Wally, and Amari in person tomorrow morning. In honor of his service to the people of Virginia Beach, we now present the Wesley Award to Virginia Beach Chief of Police James Jim Cervera. Named for the central figure of the university's founding Methodist denomination, John Wesley, the Wesley Award is given for outstanding contributions to human relations, social inclusiveness, and interpersonal understanding. In addition to exemplifying these qualities, Chief Cervera has demonstrated an inspiring commitment to the safety, security, and well-being of our citizens during the aftermath of the Municipal Center tragedy through his long-standing service to the city and his leadership of a devoted professional team of law enforcement officers and personnel. Jim was appointed Chief of Police in September 2010. He joined the department in 1978 and was promoted through the ranks. As a sergeant, he served as a SWAT team leader. As a lieutenant, he was assigned to the Labor Day Task Force, and as a captain, he commanded the 2nd Precinct. He has also held posts in professional development and training and assignments on the chief's staff. He was appointed Deputy Chief of Operations in 2000. During his years as Deputy Chief, he supervised the Operations Division and the Investigative Division. Throughout his 40-year tenure with the Virginia Beach Police Department, Chief Cervera has been instrumental in developing and implementing the city's gang prevention program. He authored and secured a series of grants for a community policing program, then coordinated and supervised its implementation. He also introduced the CompStat program to the department, which uses GIS technology to map crime and brings precinct commanders together to devise strategies to reduce crime. As chief, he reorganized the department and developed the Professional Standards Division. He's a leader in the community, policing, and holds positions with a number of organizations, including the Hampton Roads Community Foundation and the State Department of Criminal Justice Services. He's a board member of the Major City Chiefs Association. He was also appointed to the transition teams of Governors Bob McDonnell and Terry McAuliffe. I had the pleasure of getting to know Chief Cervera as we both served on the Virginia Beach Public Schools Strategic Planning Commission last year. Jim, on behalf of a grateful university and community, please accept this award with our deepest respect and appreciation for your service.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished alumni. I accept this on behalf of the 830 police officers for the city of Virginia Beach. You have one dynamite police organization. The men and women every day are totally committed to serving our community and to going above and beyond. When I was told I could say a few words, I thought of this award, how prestigious it is. And then it reminded me of maybe the reason I became a police officer in New Jersey in 1976. So, sir, when you started talking about age, I took real exception to that. When I was a young man, there was a song that came out, and I will not sing it, I promise you, but it goes like this. The road is long, with many a winding turn. That leads us to who knows where. But I'm strong enough to carry him, 'cause he ain't heavy, he's my brother. So on we go. His welfare is of my concern. No burden is he, we will get there. 'Cause he ain't heavy, he's my brother. That's what policing is all about. That's exactly what we do every day. That's why young men and women, when they go to work in the morning, the first thing they do is they put on a bulletproof vest, and nobody else does that. And the next thing they do is they put on a sidearm to make sure they're going to be okay, and they go to work, and they do the things for people that they've never met, they have no connection to, they will never see again. So when I heard about paying back, when I heard about doing something with your life to give back to the world, that's what it boils down to. I am extremely honored to be here. I'm extremely honored to receive this award. And to the students who are in the audience, I have no idea what your curriculums are, but whatever they are, they're boring. What you want to do is you want to switch over to criminal justice. And come and work with, my wife is shaking her head because she knows. And come and work with us. Again, on behalf of the men and women of our department, thank you so much for this award.
That was scary. I didn't know where he was going with the curriculum statement. As you go forth from this place to be community, to serve, to learn, to grow, to bless, to build up, may the smile that we were encouraged in be a reality in your life. May you be contagious with hope. May you be overflowing with love, with the joy of the Lord as your strength. Amen.